Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So everything is fine?
Yes.
So how was today? How was the result day? Nice. Exhibition was done perfectly by your student?
Yes, ma'am. It was awesome.
Yes.
I guess it was awesome. Many students did many things. What was the feedback of parents? Any particular feedback from anyone? Positive remark or negative remark? Devika ma'am?
Yeah, ma'am. First of all, I want to say positive. In class 7, Rishabh Kohli, one student, his mother is too much happy because he is improving day by day. Writing is also improving. And in one class 6, Ayush, he is a new student. This year only he is admitted here. And his mother is saying that he is weak in math subject. Is there any extra classes or tuition classes available or not? She is asking.
Ayush Dani, right?
Ayush Dani, class 6.
What would be the solution then?
For
Tuition classes, you mean to say?
yeah, ma'am.
So okay then, let's think for tuition classes then. If possible, we'll start tuition classes. So what about you, Arya ma'am? Are there any problems?
Same child, I think he is brother of
and one is done.
Manish Dani. They were also happy. They were also positive towards us. Saying improvement is seen nowadays. We are saying.
That's it, clear. Manisha ma'am, what about in your class?
They were actually all parents were happy about their children, Aina. They were giving very nice comments about them. राम्रो थियो सबैको राम्रो थियो and problem त everywhere there is, हैन. So अनि एउटा विपिन चन्द्र हैन, his mother was saying actually he is very poor in math. Even at home he actually don't interest to read alone, हैन, study alone. So she was also asking for extra classes.
For mathematics.
For mathematics, yes.
From class 5.
Class 5, yes. Vipin
So
Chandra.
then we will think for him as well. Puspa ma'am, in your table? के थियो तपाईकोमा चाहिँ? ठिक थियो?
सबैजना खुसी नै हुनुहुन्थ्यो.
अरूको लागि पनि ठिक छ अहिले चाहिँ?
Some guardians were saying that focus on learning.
Learning also dictation type learning, I guess, right? Rasa?
Otherwise, they were happy.
Everything is good. So in class 9 and 10, is there anything that we need to do?
I think we will have to start extra classes.
Extra classes for 9 and 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can start a formative evaluation system. Every week we can start unit tests. So that can help them to learn new things.
Yeah, weekly test also.
For that, nowadays we are taking extra classes,
Extra
for
classes,
learning classes. Are there.
Learning classes, but we need to go through a formative evaluation.
From here, what I understood is that though we are having learning classes every day,
Yes.
oral tests are being taken. There is no doubt on it. Oral tests every day, whatever learning has been given, we are taking oral tests, but we are not taking written tests. So it means
They must be good in written as
yes,
well.
I agree there. So it means that what will be the solution is after every unit, we are going to take unit test of every subject. There. So am I right, or is there anything else we need to add over here?
No.
So is it okay if we take test after each unit? That's fine. That we will
Some
start.
assignments we need to check their assignments as well. We need to give them chances to perform concepts in front of the classroom as well. Assembly, some students do, but what about others? We need to think about others as well. So
Sure.
we need to give chances to others. First we can start from class level. Classroom, the one who are basically they are the poor students. We need to give them chances from class level.
Speaking class, you need to say.
Speaking, yes.
Last year we used to have a speaking class in Nepali as well as English, but because of Corona, as we are having shortage of time and we are compelled to complete the course, that class we are missing this year for sure. But last year we were having a
Then
spoken
we
class.
can restart it.
Yeah. For sure, we'll think on that as well.
For that, we will focus on assembly activity also. For speech, IQ. That is also one part of improving.
Hikmat sir, के छ नेपालीमा sir?
Other students should be given chances.
Sure.
The one who are doing that is good, but the one who are not taking parts in such assessment or such works, we need to focus on them too.
Sure. So, course of class 10.
र मैले चाहिँ कोर्स यो महिना ल्याउने भनेको थिएँ सायद स्टार्टेड मैले चाहिँ कोर्स लगभग कम्प्लिट भइसकेको छ लाग्छ मलाई सिन्स मलाई के फिल भएको थियो भने म्याथमेटिक्स र अप्सनल म्याथमेटिक्सलाई बच्चाले धेरै केयर गर्छ अनि त्यसमा चाहिँ डर हुन्छ क्या कस्तो डर हुन्छ भने म यसमा फिल हुन्छ कि भन्ने फिल हुन्छ क्या तिनीहरूलाई म्याक्सिमम् म्याथमेटिक्समा सबैको प्रब्लम हुन्छ क्या त्यसपछि मैले के अप्लाई गरेँ भने यसको कोर्सलाई चाहिँ सकेसम्म छिटो भ्याउने भ्याइसके पछाडि चाहिँ के हुन्छ उसँग अलिकति टाइम बाँकी रहन्छ क्या त्यो बच्चाहरूसँग क्या के को लागि बाँकी रहन्छ भने स्टुडेन्टमा चाहिँ अब आउने हाम्रो इक्जाम आउनु मैले भ्याइसकेको कोर्स भनेपछि अब यो ड्युरेसन टाइम हाम्रो 1-2 महिना बाँकी छ इक्जाम आउनु लागि सी एक्जामिनेसन होइन त्यसको लागि चाहिँ उनीहरूसँग अरू विषयको लागि चाहिँ टाइम बाँच्ने भयो क्या अब यतिखेर चाहिँ उसले मेरो म्याथमेटिक्समा कपी गराउनु परेन उसले चाहिँ अप्सनल कपी बनाउनु परेन त्यसपछि क्लास टाइममा हामीले चाहिँ के अरे कोर्स सकिसकेको छ भने क्लास टाइमलाई हामी चाहिँ त्यो एक्स्ट्रा क्लास नराखेर त्यो क्लासलाई नै एक्स्ट्रा क्लास युज गर्न सकिन्छ त्यतिखेर चाहिँ अलिकति आउने फुच्चेहरूलाई चाहिँ जाने नभनौँ आउनेहरूलाई क्वेसनहरू आउनेहरूलाई चाहिँ उसरी सानो ग्रुपमा हुन्छ नि अलिकति जान्नेले चाहिँ मतलब क्वेसन आएकोलाई चाहिँ सेपरेट गरेर चाहिँ अलग अलग ग्रुप बनाएर चाहिँ उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ क्वेसन अभाइलेबल गराएर सल्भ गर्ने टाइम दिन सकिन्छ क्या अब एक्स्ट्रा टाइम अब बच्चाहरूमा के हुन्छ भने हामी एक्स्ट्रा क्लास चलायो भने लास्ट मोमेन्टमा क्या यो इक्जाम आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ के फिल हुन्छ भने उसले चाहिँ 3-4 क्लास एक्स्ट्रा गर्छ 6 घन्टा चाहिँ स्कुलमा बिताउँछ अनि त्यस पछाडि चाहिँ अब अलिक भर्खर रह्यो सबै सबले एउटा मात्र क्वेसन दियो भने चाहिँ युवर्स यु ल्याभ अबाउट 10 to 20 क्वेसन्सहरू हरेक दिन 10 to 20 क्वेसन सल्भ गर्नलाई उसलाई चाहिँ मिनिमम भयो भने 2 घन्टाभन्दा माथि लाग्छ मिनिमम 2 घन्टाभन्दा माथि लाग्छ क्या त्यो 2 घन्टालाई जोड्यो भने त बच्चासँग सुत्न र खाना पाइ टाइमै लाग्दैन मतलब उसले कतिखेर पढ्छ रिजन त्यहाँ क्वेसन आउँछ क्या त्यसैले मैले के गरेँ भने मेरो कोर्स अगाडि कम्प्लिट गरेँ कोर्स कम्प्लिट गरिसकेपछि अब त्यसले चाहिँ त्यो खाली टाइममा चाहिँ म्याथमेटिक्स र अप्सनल म्याथमेटिक्स क्लासमै हेर्छ र एक नआयो भने चाहिँ सोध्न पाउँछ अब बाँकी रहेको चाहिँ अब अरू विषयहरूमा चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ सबैलाई इक्वली जानुपर्ने छ किनभने मार्क्सले मात्रै म्याटर नगरेर भोलि गएर चाहिँ कसले चाहिँ म्याथमेटिक्स मात्रै युज हुँदैन अरू विषय पनि युज हुन्छ कुनै पनि फ्याकल्टीमा जान सक्छ कुनै पनि चाहिँ के अरे उसले कोर्सहरू पछि ह्यान्डल गर्न सक्छ त्यसैले चाहिँ सबै विषयलाई चाहिँ इक्वली चाहिँ के अरे टाइम दिन पाओस् भनेर चाहिँ मैले त्यो कोर्स अगाडि सक्ने रिजन दिएको थियो अलिकति क्विक पनि गयो होला कतिखेर चाहिँ कति नबुझाएको थियो अलिकति यो हामी यो ड्युरेसन टाइममा चाहिँ सुधारिरहेको
Sure, sir. That's very good to know that we have already completed the course. So let's go for revision classes in the classroom only then for optional math and maths, right? So what about science, sir?
The course of science is also about to finish. I think 2 units are remaining. That are easy. Those lessons are also taught previously in lower classes.
Give me some
So
days.
I am also planning to finish the course within this week.
Sure, sir.
After that we will go for revision. About result, some students have done good, better than first term, and some have done little bit mistake. And hoping for their better improvement.
Also, sir, do you have anything to share? That's good to know, Sabir, sir.
Yes, we actually our course of classes, English course has already finished, and we are going to finish our modern course. And we are solving the BLE nowadays for practice and essay writing or story writing, whatever you want to do. And today there is a result, and most of the students, the parents were very happy to see the result. And one of the parents was telling me that she was asking me the name of Abia ma'am and me, Ashok sir. She was asking me who is Abia ma'am and who is Ashok sir. And me say why me Ashok sir and Abia ma'am was there outside. And she said my daughter only, and she never used to take books at home before of it. But nowadays she is taking the book of only me and her book. Because I don't know why, but she was telling me that. She said to me that tell every teacher like this how would you teach them and how did you tell them कसरी भन्नुहुन्छ मलाई हैन कसरी तपाईं पढाउनुहुन्छ कसरी पिट्नुहुन्छ या जसरी गर्नुहुन्छ मेरो बच्चालाई सुधाइदिनुहोस् they were telling me that.
Today that's good to know about you and Abia, ma'am. Okay, Devendra sir. So how are you? Fine, sir. Feeling comfortable? So for your course, I guess we'll be needing extra classes then, right?
I will try.
We will start very soon. Gopal sir?
मेरो यो क्लास 5 र 6 लगभग सिडिल लाग्यो हैन अनि 3 र 4 मा चाहिँ यो अलिक बाँकी नै धेरै छ
What can be done there? Is there any solution?
अब के हुन्छ जब एक्स्ट्रा 4A मा 4 छ हैन त्यसको A देखि लिएर S सम्म A B C D भन्दै S सम्म छ हैन
Regarding today result day, have you got any feedback today?
अनि त्यो मैले भनिसक्नु भएको छ हैन आइस हामी र त्यो इभेन्टकै कुरा हो
Or positive feedback?
अरु सबै ठिक
ठिक छ।
थियो अरु ठिक थियो
टाइम छैन क्या उसको अपडेट हुनु पऱ्यो नि त मोबाइलमा उसले अपडेट छैन त्यसलाई के भनिन्छ नजानेछ भनिन्छ उसलाई चाहिँ केही पनि कुरा डान्सिङ सिङ्गिङ केही पनि आउँदैन बोल्नै आउँदैन भने त्यो पनि अपडेट छैन उसलाई अहिलेको आएर बस्दालाई चाहिँ त्यो फेसन हुन्छ नि अलिकति त्यो आएन भने त्यो पनि छैन उसको मतलब उसको टाइमै छैन क्या पढ्ने मात्रै कुरा कहाँ छ उसको टाइम त सेभ गर्नु पऱ्यो
Actually, I totally agree with Sunil sir. Last year we were having one student, Deependra Dhami. I guess we know. He has a past SE from our school only. Deependra Dhami was very much interested in football. He went for national game as well. But his dad did not want him to play football. I guess Madan sir and me, we faced a lot of problem because of his dad. Because dad did not want him to go for football. Son was like this, he always wanted to go for football, right? And once I called him to my office, Deependra, and what he said is that, man, when I play football, I get energized. If I read for 1 hour only, after playing football, I can read for 2 hours. Then why should not I play football? When I heard this, I also think that why not that? If a child can give more in his studies as well after playing football, then parents also should not stop him from doing that. And immediately I called his dad, and I just, though it was very tough to convince him, but hardly we could convince him. At last, he was convinced. Dipendra, I called Dipendra as well and his dad, both of them were together, and that moment was different. You know, probably our dad tried to understand from a child's perspective at that time, because a child was also not wrong, because he wanted to play. That was his desire, intention, and way he could give 100%. And because he was saying that, man, football खेलेर म मेरो पढाइमा म अझ बढी concentration हुन्छ भने, why shouldn't I play that? And dad is also not wrong, because dad wanted him to focus on his SE at least for that year. And though it took time for us, but lastly dad and son, both of them understood each other, and they can really work hard in SE later on. And today only we got one parent, let me not say the name, and class 1 parent, my goodness, the child was crying, and mom slapped him in the ground only. Why? Because child has secured less marks. And when we found out the reason, actually the child was not cared at home. He was not regular with his homework, and though school administration tried to contact them, but the contact number was not reachable. So we told her to leave her contact number here. So actually I hugged that child, gave him chocolate, and made the parent understand that it's not a mistake of a child, because class 1 child is totally dependent on the parent and teacher. Class 1 child is dependent on us. Nursery, LKG, UKG, 1, 2, 3, 4. These all are dependent on us as well as the parent. If we do good and if they get good environment at home, the children are with us. They will go nowhere. And same thing we made her understand and realize her that, okay, you give your time, ma'am. And one के भन्दै हुन्थ्यो भने पढ् त भनेको नि म्याम, गर त भनेको नि म्याम, गरे आउँ भन्छ. अनि हामीले चाहिँ उहाँले के भन्यो भने पढ गर मात्र होइन म्याम, उसको कपी खोलेर हेर्नुहोस् गरेछ कि छैन, कपी खोलेर सोध्नुहोस् पढेको छ कि छैन, तपाईँ आधा घन्टा दिनुहोस्, तपाईँ घरमा आधा घन्टा दिनुहोस्, विद्यालयमा हामी ख्याल गर्छौँ बच्चाको, त्यसपछि बच्चा पक्कै सुत्रिन्छ, हजुर 1 महिनापछि फेरि आउनु होला. We said her, we convinced her, and she went away home. Let's see what will be the reporting of that child after 1 month. Hopefully there will be positive result if we work. Thank you for all the helping hand, whoever have worked hard, especially our Rasa and Sabin sir as well, Avya ma'am, Devaki ma'am, and we, I guess primary level, all the class teachers have worked hard for science exhibition. Thank you all for making this day successful. Thank you.
होय 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 तेरो झमका बोला की होय 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 तेरो झमका बोला
विसामी चोल्डो ओडेरा घुम्टो
लालू वाली कुर्ती नाला ओए काजल हिल वाला जुत्ती नाला ओए काजल लालू